our society now, it is hard to tell who is good from who is bad, because nowadays criminality is becoming the new sophistication. And basically, when you're discussing with somebody in a business context and you talk about honesty, integrity, transparency, some groups of people will look at you and say this person is inexperienced and lacks understanding when it comes to business. The truth of the matter is that some things remain consistent. Some things don't go out of style. And the fact that corruption has become a common thing, has become part of doing business in parts of the continent, does not mean that corruption is okay. And there have been cases in the past where people claim that certain societies are built on corruption, that institutional corruption is what makes that society tick. And of course, this should be taken with a pinch of salt. The fact is that when you talk about corruption, corrupt people tend to be offended because they are corrupt and you're talking about them. But the fact is that in a society whereby corruption is considered norm, then there's a big problem with the society. Imagine you want to apply for a job, and in a society people believe that if you're a lady and you want to apply for a job, you have to have sex with somebody to get the job. And that becomes the norm. And so just imagine you are a parent, you are a husband, and your wife wants to apply for a job in that company. Is it okay that she has to have sex with somebody? Is it okay that your daughter has to have sex with somebody to get a job? And so I think we need to really, really be true to ourselves. And even though someone is crooked, we need to understand that wrong is wrong and right is right. We can never try to whitewash things that are not acceptable in society. Corruption destroys, nepotism destroys, criminality is not sophistication. It is simply, they're simply thieves, they're criminals. And it's not a sign of being knowledgeable, it is not a sign of being educated, it's not a sign of being experienced or seasoned in the field. It is simply a sign that that individual is crooked, their moral compass is basically messed up.